Hi everyone. Today, we are going to try building a Netflix clone using Codex in Android Studio for free. The goal is simple. I will create this app mostly by giving prompts to Codex and let it generate the code. No manually writing hundreds of lines of boilerplate. Just prompts and AI. But here is the real question. Can Codex actually build a production-ready Android app? Or will it make mistakes that still require an experienced Android developer to fix? Let's find out. To make this process easier, I already generated a set of prompts using ChatGPT. Instead of asking Codex to build the entire app in one go, we'll build it step by step in 5 stages. This approach gives much better results and makes it easier to review the generated code. Now, let's open Codex inside Android Studio and paste our step 1 prompt. This prompt focuses on setting up the project's foundation, including the architecture, dependencies, navigation, and network layer. Let's see how well Codex handles the initial setup. As expected, Codex did not get everything right on the first try. The first issue it generated was an unresolved reference. Util error in the build.gradle.kts file. After checking the code, the problem was pretty straightforward. The java.util.properties class was being used, but the required import statement was missing. So let's add the missing import at the top of the Gradle file. Then sync the project. Project syncs successfully. Now it's time to move on to step 2. In this step, we'll ask Codex to build the entire data layer of our application. Let's paste the step 2 prompt into Codex and see how much of the heavy lifting it can handle this time. Before moving on, here's a small tip that can save a lot of tokens when using Codex. Try to avoid asking Codex to run Gradle tasks after every change. Instead, you can simply assemble or build the project manually in Android Studio whenever you want to verify the code. This reduces unnecessary token usage and gives you more requests for the parts that actually matter. With the data layer in place, it's time for the most exciting part, step 3. In this step, we'll ask Codex to build the home screen of our movie browser app. Let's paste the step 3 prompt into Codex and see what kind of UI generates. Alright, the home screen is ready. Let's run the app and see what Codex has generated. Honestly, the first impression is pretty good. We have a hero banner at the top, multiple horizontal movie sections, and the posters are loading correctly from the TMDB API. The overall structure looks clean, and it already feels like the foundation of a real movie streaming app. For just a few prompts, this is an impressive starting point. But we're not done yet. Let's continue building the remaining screens and see how the final app turns out. The next step is to build the movie details screen. We'll ask Codex to generate a beautiful details page. Let's paste the step 4 prompt into Codex and see what it creates. Overall, the screen looks really good. However, I did notice one issue. The text color combination is not great. Some text does not have enough contrast against the background, making it a little difficult to read. This is not a major problem, but it's a good reminder that while Codex can generate the structure and functionality, you will still need to review the UI and make design improvements before considering the app production ready. Now, let's move on to the final step and build the search screen. The code has been generated, so let's run the app. The search feature is working as expected. I can search for any movie, and the results are fetched directly from the TMDB API. The functionality is working perfectly, but the text readability is not great. Some of the text colors blend into the background, making the content difficult to read. Instead of fixing the colors myself, let's see if Codex can improve the color scheme. I'll ask it to update the text colors using material theme best practices while keeping the existing layout exactly the same. Let's see if it gets it right this time. Let's run the app again and check the movie details screen after applying the fix. That looks much better. The text is now much easier to read, and the overall color combination feels more balanced. Starting from an empty Android project, we used Codex to generate the project structure, networking layer, UI screens, and search functionality, all by writing prompts. Was it perfect? Not quite. Along the way, we encountered a few issues like missing imports, some UI inconsistencies, and text color problems that needed to be fixed. But that's completely expected with today's AI coding tools. If you have tried Codex, I'd love to know your experience. Did it help you build apps faster? Or did you run into similar issues? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.